We never talked about Ward stepping in as coach.
I think he's done a great job so far. We've done a
golf. I thought it was golf.
Golf. Don't try to one up me there, buddy. Fuck, let's go with G off.
He just didn't have the E in there, but he still wanted to get a word up on you.
We reacted immediately to it. I think the best way possible. It was I don't want to get into it, but it was a weird. It was a weird time. It was just weird with everything happening, and it's crazy how that was this year. It feels like it was like that whole process was so long ago. But anyways, we came in, and when he came in, we honestly just started playing simple, and like we started off on the road at the end of a long road trip. So we're like, we got to get this win, and we got it. And then we came back home for like 3 or 4 games, won those, and I think we pulled off 7 or 8 in a row. And I think that helps you with a new coach, no matter what the differences he had with Billy, but it was a lot of the same things. But just having a new mind in there, and when you're winning, it's so much easier to adjust. Like
you're all boys.
Yeah, everything's happy and everything's. It was such a great with a couple tough times, or with a couple weeks of tough times. It was great to have him come in and have.
It's almost like a fresh start.
It was
better lettuce than you. That's why you're pissed.
He looks phenomenal behind the bench.
He's a little guy. I didn't realize how short he was.
Is he?
Yeah, nice guy though. I like him.
But he's been great, and our team's been playing well. And we put ourselves in a great spot from where we were. We were struggling there for a while, and we were below 500 a lot, and we were way out of the playoff picture, I think. And now we're 1 point out of first. I look at it like that. We're all right there, but we're 1 point out of first.
You and Edmonton had pretty much opposite first halves. It was crazy. It was slow, and then what about at least for me growing up? After my games, I text my dad, or you call your dad. Is that the same for both you guys? Or
it depends on how we play.
Well, I don't want to talk to him if I saw it.
Good game. How to
one and one.
We don't talk after games because Matthew's so late. I go to bed early, believe it or not. But Brady, I swear to God, Brady, you can't talk to him on game day. It's like, really?
Yeah,
Matthew. I'll text Matthew, hey, good luck, or I'll call him. He'll answer, hey, what's up? What's going on? Brady's he's just nothing.
Yeah, saying Keith Yandel too, but game day won't text, won't call. I'm like, dude, I just have. Can you leave me the tickets? You said.
Normally he'll send me a text after my games, and then he'll shut it down, and then we'll talk the next day. Yeah. But normally I'd say after 90-95% of the games we'll talk the next day, no matter what it is.
I mean, let alone if your dad played in the NHL or not. It's like he's been there the whole ride.
Mm-hmm. I'm tough with last names. Is it Burakovsky, RoboCop, who you guys have, who ended up with Vancouver?
Who?
Borowiecki? How do you say his name?
Borowiecki.
Borowiecki.
Borokop. I still don't know. Borviecki or something.
Yeah, I'm
like
struggling.
It's Borokop.
Yeah, what about when he saved that? Were you going to ask him about when
in Vancouver when he stopped the burglar?
Vancouver, we were at Cactus Club, so we weren't far away.
Oh, that's
free
nice.
Cactus Club.
Oh, yeah, I love that spot.
And
best waitresses.
You went there for the food, right?
Yeah. Good food there. Moscow Mule's dialed in there too. Sorry. No, it was just, then all of a sudden we get a text and he took a picture of the window and the passwords. He's like, I stopped a robbery. And we're like, did a little double take. We had the day off, so it was the next day we all kind of coming in a little sluggish, and then we got that real story. So it was pretty funny. And
he's a tough bastard for a little smaller guy. He's tough.
He gets in the mix every game.
Yeah. He's strong.
He's real strong.
He's killed me a couple times already. Hard. Not like a heavy open ice either. Just like a little, and you're like, oh my.
I didn't think that would hurt that bad.
There goes your AC, or the wind knocked out of you. That was a bump. But yeah.
Now, one team I want to ask about, he's probably not as dominant as he used to be, but he probably feels like having one of those, a case of emergency, break glass in the lineup is Milan Lucic. What does he provide as leadership at this stage of his career?
Well, he's awesome, and with us, we traded for a week to Buffalo a couple weeks ago, early January, and now Luch is the only guy who has the experience of winning a cup.
Right.
I think, unless just off the top of my head. But he's been on so many crazy runs, and the era and the lifestyle of the Boston Bruins when he played there, just such a professional team, you know what I mean? And having guys like Bergeron and Char, and just some of the stuff he talks about, they were just a well-run, and it was the players kind of, I wouldn't say policed everything, but the players kind of coached everything. They were a players' team, and a bunch of older guys, veteran guys, and he just tells great stories about that. But on the ice, he's the toughest guy in the NHL, or at least right up there. And he shows it each night. Nobody really says too much with him out there, and he's such a great guy, and I'm so happy we got him from Edmonton. I can't believe they let him go for what he provides on and off the ice, to be honest. And he's such a good dude, and I'm thankful we have him, and I'm starting to get to know him. After the beginning of the year, you get to know him throughout the year, and he's such a beauty. He's awesome.
We got to ask about Ronaldo as well. They did the dye job. Are they kind of like the Bash brothers? They hanging out off the ice together now?
I actually have zero idea how that came, but I just saw them both the next day, and they both had their hair dyed. And I was like, oh, that we're doing that.
Still better salad than you, though.
Way better, yeah. They pull out. Actually, funny story. I'm doing some great clip sling tomorrow. I'm doing a great.
Oh, you should be doing you should be doing like supercuts where you're gonna get butchered. I
cannot believe the money these guys get for being at the All-Star game. Ridiculous.
How about the money if you win?
Yeah.
What is it each guy? 100K or more?
100K. So Brady said if we play each other in the final, he wants to split the pot. Cheap bastard.
Oh, wow. Insider trading.
Confidence in your division,
Absolutely
bro.
Wow, making up shit. Here we go again.
Phantom story from the older bro.
Story. He's got the best story. Like, he's got the storybook ending. I think you're in Bahamas on a Wednesday. You get the call. You win it. You win the MVP. We got John Scott Part 2 coming in. Right?
Freddie fill-in.
Now, you mentioned that bonus you get from Ottawa for making the All-Star game, because that's an entry-level contract, correct? Or is that for every player?
No, just entry-level. Not for every player entry-level. I think it's like a
bonus, a high bonus.
You have.
Yeah,
212.
Where you get drafted, they have different bonuses. So.
Okay, so Walt, this one goes to you. What's the craziest bonus story that you've been around or heard in your time in the NHL?
Oh man, it was.
You always told me about that Pavel Dimitrov.
Pavel
right?
Dimitrov and Scott Young. Like Joel Quenneville is by far the best coach. Not even close, the best. And when you're getting towards the end, he would always ask the guys, "All right, let me know who needs what or what." And that's when they used to give bonuses all the time. So I don't know exactly what happened, but there was an empty net, and like Scotty Young needed the goal, and Pavel maybe needed the assist, or something like that. Well, what happened was, I don't know if Scotty Young missed. They ended up giving, he was trying to pass the puck to Scotty Young. He wouldn't do it himself. He had the opportunity to shoot, but he wouldn't try to get the puck. And I could be messing up the story, but it was something similar with that, with Scotty Young and Pavel.
I think you said Pav needed just a point, right? And he had an empty net right there. So he
was trying to get Scotty his one as well.
And whatever happened, this would never happen with certain owners. What they did was, so they didn't get it, but they gave each guy half or something like that. And that's pretty cool. But that's pretty cool with Joel Quenneville. Like, all right, who's up for the bonuses?
Yeah, no shit.
This
or
that.
He did Nashers, right?
Well, he did Tyson Nash. Nash played like 27 minutes in a National Hockey League game as a
which
fourth
is a
liner.
Crime, by the way. which everybody wanted their money back. I love it. Come on, boy.
Yeah, he had to reimburse the fans for their ticket prices. Oh man.
My rookie year, we were terrible. We finished 30th or 29th in Pittsburgh, and last game of the year against Toronto, they started somebody else, threw in Fleury when we were down 3-0 for no reason. He ended up making 17 saves. It got him $1 million. So I don't even know if Terry. I'm guessing Terry did know it, but the owners at that time in Pittsburgh, we didn't. I mean, remember the ownership?
They were probably
it was
pissed.
$1 million. Like I just remember after guys being like, "Dude, that got Fleury's save percentage over whatever," and he just made $1 million.
That's great. That's great stuff.
It's the best.
I love, and that doesn't happen with us anymore. It's just like the entry level guys.
Yeah.
But my rookie year, they always. I think I needed 1 assist in the last 4 games, and guys just kept. That's all that was talking about. We already clinched playoffs, and that's all the guys wanted. I thought that was cool.
Did you get it?
I did last game, but like the guys cared way more about it than like the coaches.
Yeah,
you guys made a couple bonuses last year. Did you get all 4?
Yeah, last year was all 4. Yeah,
you wouldn't know by the way you're spending. You can get Chuck family gift card.
No chance. He's splitting it with me now.
Hey, you had $212 for it, bro. They didn't need to pay for your shit. You took your own full ride.
Only to Anthony's late night.
I got
that's right. Be you boys.
Oh fuck yeah! My picture's on that wall.